everyone. Hello, hello. Happy greetings to you wherever you are. So here in the kitchen, and as promised, today we have a smoothie NICECREAM recipe and experience in the kitchen as requested by one of my wonderful viewers, Karen. Hey Karen, and thank you for tuning in. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. I had prepped this yesterday. These are some fresh ingredients from the Kitchen of Wellness, and we are featuring some wild blueberries and Atlantic sea dulse, which is a sea vegetable, and dates, bananas, and I even added some granola for fun, and it's not too much. It's about, I believe it's about 16 grams, 16 to 20 grams, so a bit less than an ounce. And I even added some strawberry jam, which I had left over from last night, so I just decided to just add that in because why not? And the greens that we are working with today is kale. So I definitely want to use this one up, so that's what we're gonna do. This is from Marks and Spencer's kale, and the total portion is about 125 grams for this bag. Pre-washed, so it's super convenient. And that's what we're gonna go ahead and do today. I'm going to add a little bit of water at the bottom to help it actually to help it in the blending process so it doesn't get so jammed. Let's see how it goes. It has been a while since I have made my NICECREAM / smoothies in my wellness kitchen. So I hope that the machine will be on our side and everything will be just fine. All right, so we've got everything. As I mentioned, I had prepped it yesterday, so it's really ready to go. And I've got loads of wild blueberries here. So I'm actually, oh, and I forgot to add that I added about 1/4 cup of cinnamon. So cinnamon is really great for regulating your blood sugar if you're someone who struggles with managing your blood sugar, aka diabetes, or just, you know, you have been warned by your doctor or physician that you need to control your diet or something like that. But I don't have that issue, thanks to God. But I just mentioned that because cinnamon is like such a super beneficial antioxidant spice. It's so tasty and delicious as well when you complement your foods with it. Not all foods, of course, but it really hits the spot when you're having some fruits. I'm gonna wash off my hands. All right. So I hope that the machine is not overwhelmed with the amount of items that I put in. So I'm gonna douse it with a bit more water. We've got our kale here on the go, which I'm going to add slowly so as to not overwhelm it, because this machine, I brought it from the US, so it's a different connection with the wall actually. I use an adapter, a power converter, but sometimes it just doesn't, I don't know. You gotta be careful with the appliances. So before anything, let's cover it up. And also another tip is make sure that your dates are pitted, so you remove the pits from the center of the date so that it doesn't, you know, mess up your machine, because it will jam up the rotating gear and it can really, you know, damage the appliance. So let's see. It's working. It's working. Great. So far, so good. And as kale is the softest and it's raw, it's not frozen. I'm going to add it in gradually and see how that goes. Working really well, and I really want to focus on the kale today because it's a very beneficial green, and what better way to get it into your daily diet than by including it in a delicious smoothie or NICECREAM that you're going to thoroughly enjoy. Add in some more blueberries there. That's it. Add in a bit of granola. You don't have to add granola, it's totally optional, but I thought I would just experiment with that. And if you're keeping your fats low, then you can certainly use a granola that is less nutty, so it doesn't have nuts or seeds, because nuts and seeds will increase the fat content. And if you're reducing your fats, that will help to, you know, allow your body to cleanse a little bit more, and if it's for that purpose. But if you don't care and you're just you just want to have all the flavor and all the taste, and you're not fussed about those things, then that's cool too, and you can adjust it according to your preferences. So you can add, you know, if you want to go with the fats, then you can go for that too. But for this one, the only source of fat that I overtly added is the granola. And as mentioned, it's about 16 to 20 grams, so it's less than an ounce. You can just include half an ounce if you want to add some nuts, but you don't want to go overboard. The key with NICECREAM is that you don't want to overwhelm your machine with everything at the same time, because it might be it might overload and be too heavy for the machine. So my process right now, as you can see, is I'm gradually adding the ingredients as I'm reaching a smoother consistency, and that helps to just make sure the machine can function optimally and I'm not damaging the machine. Although this is a Vitamix, it's one of the strongest in the market, but still, I like to take care. then I bring it down a notch, add a little bit of water. And now, what I would suggest is if you notice that the contents get kind of jammed inside, then you want to release, you want to make a release at the bottom, because it's spinning so fast on the bottom, it's making a gas pocket. So we want to release the air, leave some space, and then go for it again. Let's see if that really works. Now, one of the reasons why it's taking a long time is because we've added some very hard items, including kale stems. And kale stems are, as you know, are very thick and hard. And also the wild blueberries, the dates are also a hard item. So that's why I'm being very careful with my own juicing process. Sorry, not juicing, smoothie blending / ice cream. Going to add some, actually, coconut water, because it'll help, I think. Sort of like our digestion, right? All right, it's going to be totally fine in the end, as we will see. We're almost there. There it is. Now we've got movement. yeah. All right. So, mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. Great. So, we're going to serve that up. I am going to take this bowl. We're going to plate it in this particular bowl right now. Coconut water to the side, and that's it. So we finished, and let's see if you can have a look here. Look at that. So the consistency, it's not as thick as ice cream because we were using kale, which turned out to be very thick, but I'm going to serve it up in any case. And let's do that. There we are. Put that to the side. So this even looks like an acai bowl of sorts. That's 315 milliliters. Great. Look at that. It's a beautiful color. It's a phenomenal color from the wild blueberries. And then I'm going to put that to the side. Actually, I'm going to put it in the freezer. And I'm going to have another portion right there. And it's so thick. I mean, look at this. It is wild. And then once you freeze it, it'll be like an ice cream. And what I can recommend is that you put it in the freezer, and then before you set it in the freezer, you can chop up some banana slices and dip them inside. And that way you'll have some ice cream chunks inside when you take it out again. Leave it at room temperature, and then you can enjoy it as a sorbet with banana slices. That's a good tip. So this was the second portion, and I'm gonna put that there. And the last one that I wanna give a try, let me see if we can grab ourselves a nice cup of some sort and a spoon. In our nice glass. All right. 90 milliliters. Wow, I can already taste the banana. So let's give it a try. It's quite, if you can see the consistency, it's nice and it's very thick. It almost looks like a chocolate sauce, but this one has no chocolate. You get the banana, cinnamon. You don't even taste the kale. It's wild. Yeah, you're getting basically the cinnamon and banana. Very nice. Very smooth. Low fat. It's going to be great for your digestion because it's very simple and smooth. And this is even like a nice alternative to an acai bowl. You know, if you didn't want to buy the packets of the acai, you can just get wild blueberries and do this. And then you can modify with whatever else you want. You can top it with some coconut flakes, like for instance, we've got this nice portion there, right? So I've got this one. Let's see if it is even better if you come inside here. So we've got this one right here, and if you wanted to, well, first let's if you wanted to, we can add some coconut flakes. So I actually have coconut flakes in my fridge. I'm gonna get them. Coconut flakes and some granola. So we've got some coconut flakes here. Earth Goods coconut flakes, and you can just top it off with that. So there you go. It's nice and coconutty right there. And I have some granola. If you wanted granola, it's optional. You don't have to, but you can add some granola. So I'm going to take it like this and just put some there. That's about 6 grams. You can put a little date to the side, and little date. It's about 8 grams of granola. And the final piece that I had mentioned to you was the banana. So you can grab any banana and chop up the pieces inside. So like that. That's it. So we've got a little boat there. And that's what we've got, my dears. Got that little bowl. Got some banana, granola, coconut flakes, and underneath we've got the wild blueberry kale smoothie, and that's our creation. So hope you liked it. Hope that we all enjoyed. This looks kind of nice, and then you can just make it your own in whatever way. You can put strawberries if you want more color, but yeah. So I'm gonna leave it at that, my dears. Gonna finish serving this up. It is quite nice. It works. So thank you for tuning in. I hope to see you again next time. See you soon, and take care of yourself. From Jen at Personal Power Wellness in the Kitchen. And thanks for tuning in with our kitchen creation of today. And thank you to Karen for the request. So see you next time. Bye, everyone.